Hello and welcome to Genesis Training. This is your trainer Kaustav. In this video, we'll be dealing with direction sense, and this is the part 2 of a 3-part series. In the previous video, we learnt about the concepts of directions, which direction is called what, and we learnt about the Pythagorean theorem, and we learnt about the diagonal of a square. In this video, we'll be learning how to actually use those concepts in order to solve direction sense questions. So let's get started. Question number 1. Early morning, Gendry started walking facing opposite the sun. Now, in this question, a lot of people make a mistake about facing opposite the sun, as in which side is he facing actually. Now, they have mentioned early morning in the sense the sun rises in the east, so the sun is still the east, and he facing opposite the sun. Opposite to east is obviously the west, so Gendry is facing the west, and that is correct. A lot of people, what they think is, if the sun is over here, sun is facing west, sun is giving light in the west, and Gendry is facing opposite the sun, so Gendry should be facing east. No, that is a very wrong way to do it. If at all the question meant to say that Gendry is facing the sun, then they would have mentioned Gendry is facing the sun, but they have literally mentioned facing opposite the sun. So sun is in the east, Gendry is facing west. That is what it is. Okay, and jogged for 6 kilometers. Okay, so Gendry started from here. He went to the left hand side, 6 kilometers. Then he turned right and jogged for 5. Right is, he's facing the left hand side, so his right should be up. 5. Then again he turned right and jogged for 2. The right is over here, jogged for 2. Finally he jogged for 5 by turning right. Right is downstairs because he was facing right hand side, so his right would be down there. Again 5 kilometers. He reached the swimming pool. This is the swimming pool, this is the home, suppose. Now, in which direction from his home is the swimming pool? From his home. So we have this direction. What is this direction? Obviously west. Answer is A. So you need to be very careful about the dimensions also, not just the directions. Okay, let's move on. And if at all a person would have read this question in the reverse manner, then they would have answered it as B. You should always be very careful about directions. Whichever direction is the correct answer, there is a very good chance that the exact opposite direction is also there in the options. It's for those people who read the question opposite and then they end up marking the wrong answer. For example, here the correct answer is west, but still east is there in the options, because that is very much confusing for a lot of people. Let's move on. Question number 2. Snape starts walking from his home at 9 a.m. That is in the morning. He walked 4 kilometers towards west. Okay, they have literally mentioned the direction, so we can't do anything about it. We have 4 kilometers in the west. Then he turned right and walked for 6 kilometers. Right is up. He's facing this side, so right is definitely up. So he turned right and walked for 6 kilometers. And then 4 kilometers towards right. Again 4 kilometers towards right over here. 4. And finally he walked for 8 kilometers to his right. So he's facing right side, so his right will be down. How many kilometers? 8 kilometers. So from there 8 kilometers down. This whole thing is 8. This much is 6. So this much will have to be 2. So the question is, how far and in which direction is he from his home now? So home was here. Now the final position is here. How far? It is 2 kilometers far. It is just 2 kilometers far. And in which direction? From his home. From his home. So we start from the home. This direction, that is south. That's it. So again, be very careful about the options, because you see 2 kilometers south is given in the options and so is 2 kilometers north. The people who read the question in the opposite manner, they would mark D as the answer. But that would be wrong, obviously. Okay, be vigilant about the last part. Question number 3. Tom started chasing Jerry from the dining table, ran behind him for 16 root 2 meters towards southwest, and from there 2 meters towards the east, and then 9 meters towards north, and then 2 meters east, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's do it step by step. Tom started chasing Jerry from the dining table and ran behind him for 16 root 2 meters towards southwest. Southwest is this direction, and this is 16 root 2. Okay, from there 2 meters towards east. So he's 16 root 2 over here. Now I'll give you a piece of advice. Whenever you have something root 2 direction like this, and if the horizontal and vertical lines are not there, you draw them. According to Pythagoras theorem, if at all this is 16 root 2, this has to come from a right angled triangle with a side of 16 as well as 16. Okay, after this, let's carry on. 16 root 2 over here, so 16, 16. Now they have told 2 meters towards east. So from here, 2 meters towards east. Done. Then 9 meters towards north. 9 meters towards north is over here. How do you know 9 will stop over there? You have this entire thing called 16 for 16 meters or 16 meters. So half of that will be 8. So slightly above that will be 9. So if you want to draw slightly above that, it will be somewhere over here. This is 9. And then 2 meters towards east. 2 meters towards east is again this. And finally ran for 7 meters till the door in the north. This is where most of the people make a mistake. They draw 7 meters over here. But this is already 9. So 7 meters plus 9 meters will end up giving us 7 plus 9, that is 16. And this entire line is 16 meters. So if this also is 16 meters long, then they both are in the same line. Now the question is, in which direction is the dining table with respect to the door? So obviously the dining table is where he started from, and this is the door. With respect to the door, so we have to go from door to the dining table, and that is obviously east direction. In which direction is the dining table with respect to the door? With respect to door to dining table, answer is east. So moral of the story over here is, first of all, whenever they give you a slant distance like this, draw the horizontal and vertical counterparts of that using the formula of the diagonal of a square. This was a root 2, so this is a, and this also is a. That's it. And always remember to draw the diagram up to scale. What that means is you don't have to actually carry a scale and then draw the diagram, but still you know that this entire distance is 16 meters. So when you have to draw 2 meters over here, please don't end up drawing half of this entire distance, because that is what a lot of people do. You know this whole thing is 16, so half of that is 8, half of that is 4, and half of that is 2. So approximately draw it up to scale. Use your best judgment over there, but make sure you don't draw a ridiculous distance for 2 meters. Okay? Let's move on. Question number 4. We have everybody facing north. That means their right is our right and their left is our left. That is all that it means. Now Kumar is at 40 meters to the right of Ankur. Okay. Kumar is at 40 meters to the right of Ankur. So Ankur is the reference point. So Ankur is over here. Kumar is 40 meters to the right. 40 meters, Kumar. Dev is 60 meters to the south of Kumar. 60 meters to the south of Kumar is Dev. Nilesh is at a distance of 25 meters in the west of Ankur. In the west of Ankur, that is to the left hand side, 25 meters, we have Nilesh. Pintu is at a distance of 9 meters in the north of Dev. 90 meters in the north of Dev. That is, this to this is 90. So obviously the difference between Kumar and Dev is 60. So this distance is 30. Pin 2 is at a distance. Okay, so this is pin 2. Done. This is the arrangement. Now let's read the sub questions. Which one is in the northeast of the person who is to the left of Kumar? Left of Kumar is Ankur. Ankur's northeast is pin 2. Answer is D. Question number 2. If a boy starting from Nilesh, met Ankur and then Kumar and then Dev and then pin 2, and whole time he walked in a straight line, then how much total distance did he cover? This is a very simple answer. Nilesh to Ankur 25 plus Ankur to Kumar 40 plus Kumar to 60 Dev, Kumar to Dev 60 plus Dev to Pintu 90. This is equal to, we have 60 plus 90 is 150, 150 plus 40 is 190, 190 plus 25 is 215. That is the answer. Answer is A, 215 meters. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the third video of direction sense. Thank you so much.